day, and thank God it's Friday. Welcome back to Coffee Chat.
Your identity is concerned. God is so good, He will give you angels.
Mag-aral ka ng dance, voice, lahat ng pwede mong pasukan na aralin mo.
Sa mga director, producers, designers. Number 1 yan sa mga designers. Kasi sila yung...
Parang, why would you wait for challenges to come? Hindi ba challenge yung araw-araw na?
Where we brew amazing conversations and inspiring stories. Hello everyone, and thanks God it's Friday, and welcome back to Coffee Chat Season 3, where we brew amazing conversations and inspiring stories. My name is David Noveno, your host for Season 3. I am mga ka-coffee mates and ka-coffee cakes. Another special guest have been prepared for you. Pero bago ang lahat, syempre, babati muna tayo sa ating mga live audience. Hello po sa inyong lahat, magandang gabi, at dahil March na, mas pinasaya. Joke lang po. Ayan, dahil March na, ayan, it's summertime, kaya yung mga outfit natin today, ilabas na natin ng mga floral jackets, mga floral polos natin, ayan, i-ready na natin. And of course, we would like to thank first our sponsors. Unang-una na dyan ang Hesinea Aesthetic Clinics. So if you want to have a beautiful, glowing, and radiant skin, punta na sa pinakamalapit nilang branches. So we have 2 branches along Metro Manila. First one is in Shaw Boulevard in Mandaluyong City, and another one is in NS Amoranto in Quezon City. For bookings, reservations, and treatments, you may directly contact them at 0929-275-1014 or 0906-208-8183. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're looking for a beauty package, Hesinea Aesthetic Clinics. And of course, I would like to invite everyone to please do like, follow, and subscribe to our official fan pages. Yan, for Ignis Novus Artist Management, kung saan po natin ginagawa ang ating mga live streams. Now, you may follow, like, and subscribe to us in Facebook and in Instagram. That's Ignis Novus Artist Management. And in TikTok, we have at ignisnovus.official. And of course, our mother production, no? If you want to watch any of our contents, repeat the live streams, or see our upcoming shows and mga corporate events, you may also follow us and subscribe to our following fan pages. In Facebook and in Instagram, that's First Sun Production. And in replace of the live streams, as I've mentioned a while ago, you may follow and subscribe us in YouTube at First Sun Creatives. Ayan, at gaya ng na-mention natin kanina, we do have live streams every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with Ignis Novus Artist Management. Siyempre, unang-una na dyan, ang Chikahan with Mami Ray every Mondays, followed by every Wednesday, Up Top Download Podcast with Caleb Alvarez and Charles Dion Partido. By the way, Caleb, pagaling ka dyan ha. We'll see you soon. Get well soon. Ayan. And of course, every Friday, we have Coffee Chat with the Ven Noveno. So make your MWF 7 p.m. a habit with Ignis Novus Artist Management. Ayan. So guys, hindi ko napapatagalin pa. Our special guest for today, he is a marketing consultant specialized in sponsorship marketing. So let's all please do welcome Sir Christopher Rojas.
Hello, thank you for
Hi,
having
sir.
me.
Welcome to Coffee Chat.
Hello.
Ayan. So, dito while we're having a conversation, gusto natin chill-chill lang tayo. So, we have coffee here.
Yes, it is.
Just take a sip anytime, whenever you like it. Okay? And then, hello guys. Magandang gabi sa ating lahat ng viewers right now. Ayan, bumati muna tayo, Sir Chris.
Hello po.
Yan, good
Good
evening. Ayan. So, Sir Chris, kwentuhan mo naman kami, no? Previously, di ba, we have discussed about you being a marketing specialist, di ba? What's something new about you sa side ng marketing, being a marketing consultant?
Medyo nalilinin towards na ako sa film and entertainment.
Wow.
So, nagbabago yung trajectory kasi mostly parang events lang.
Mhm.
So, nagkaroon ako ng opportunity to land a project in film and hopefully magtuloy-tuloy ito.
Wow. So, right now, na ang nagiging trends, it's more on the, well, it's still a live industry sa events, di ba?
Mhm.
Pero, bigyan mo nga kami ng konting background, Sir Chris. Paano ka ba nagsimula as a marketing consultant?
Nagsimula ako as marketing consultant. Bago ako naging ganito is nag-modeling agency ako. Nag-workshop sa iba-ibang production.
Mhm.
And then, I found a modeling house na nagtuturo sa mga models. Lahat ng mga shows namin, may advocacy. Tumutulong kami sa mga batang may cancers. So, lahat ng
Oh.
proceeds po from photoshoot, fashion shows, laging merong beneficiary.
Mhm.
So, after 6 years staying in that production, so, nag-grow.
Mhm.
So, tapos, there's the peak of the career na medyo may mga hindi na pupunta sa dapat po nilang puntahan. So,
Okay.
we separate ways.
Oh.
So, and then, medyo difficult. Kasi it was a time na inaaway ako ng family ko kasi bakit daw ako tulong ng tulong sa iba-ibang tao tapos nahirapan akong tulungin yung sarili ko.
Mhm.
So, it's kinda hard. So, I learned it the hard way. Pero I love what I do kasi.
Mhm.
So, help lang ng help. So, after several years, nabuo ko yung business model ko. Sabi ko, there will come a time na hindi ako iiwanan ng mga tao, ng mga iba-ibang production dahil
Yes.
hindi ako maubusan ng i-offer.
Correct.
So,
Totoo
yun
yan.
yung naging, nag-start yung pagiging sponsorship consultant ko. So,
Mhm.
sa dami kong experience sa iba-ibang production, from nag-AE ako, naging assistant,
Mhm.
halos lahat nag-ikot ko na. Pero hindi pa naman ako napag-director, hindi pa. Floor director, nakapag-experience. So, nag-compile yung achievements, yung experience, and then natututo ako from the sponsorship package, nakakapagbigay ako ng consultancy sa mga aspiring event organizers.
Wow. And we want to talk more about that later, no, Sir Chris? Kasi that's the purpose of our program. It's to inspire people, lalo na dun sa mga individuals who are trying their best to start their own career. Ayan. Pero bago ang lahat, bumati nga muna tayo kasi parang may mga nakita akong tao sa comment sections.
Good evening
Ayan.
si Peter Charles.
Peter Charles, good evening. Ayan. Lara Maxine Palma, hello po, magandang gabi. Uy, si Ate Sally, Candy Cotton, hello po, magandang gabi. Lorraine, biglang awa, ayan, hello po, magandang gabi. Micaela is it Sales or Sales?
mukhang-
It's just social sales. Ayan, good evening. Josh Alfred, hello po, good evening po sa inyo. Ayan. Vina, good evening, good evening. Zina, hello po, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. El Ferrer, hello, magandang gabi sa iyo. Yeah, Mami Ray, of course, magandang gabi po.
Good evening, Mami
Yan.
Ray.
Gail is also here. Hello, magandang gabi. Ayan. So guys, if you have any questions for Sir Chris, no, in terms of marketing, now you may drop your questions on our comment box and itatanong natin yan diretso kay Sir Chris. Okay. Now, mabalik tayo Sir Chris, no. So it's like it's giving like a very motivational background kasi totoo yun ang hirap kasing magbigay kung alam mo sa sarili mo na kulang ka. No, paano mo minanage yung time na yon that you were receiving a lot of comments about what you are doing pero yung ginagawa mo is for you to help other people.
Kasi when you are a soldier of God, if I may say, you won't mind people eh. You as a human being, kailangan mo lang mag-help. Kasi it will lead you to the right path, no matter what.
Yes. Totoo yan.
Oo.
Na, so, as long as you... Pero wag nating isasobrahan na kasi gaya nung... Hindi, joke lang. Wag na nating banggitin. Pero what I'm saying is that alam mo kasi masarap tumulong sa tao kahit
Mhm.
na alam mo sa sarili mo na nagkukulang ka, kung minsan, yung makita mo lang silang masaya, di ba?
Minsan hindi mo rin masasabing nagkukulang kasi God always provide.
Yes.
Kumbaga, if you come to think of it, kahit sobrang daming maging problema mo sa buhay, lahat yan nasosolve.
Yes.
Yung iba lang matagal kasi
Mm-mm.
God wants you to put something down because He wants you to pick up something better.
Mhm. Wow, ang sarap naman nun. So, God will, ano yun ulit? Well, the moral of the story is that kahit na sa tingin mo kasi na hindi, alam mo yan, tumulong ka lang sa tao kasi God will provide.
Mhm.
Diba? In short. Now, Sir Chris, this is just a something that I wanted to hear coming from you.
Mhm.
Talaga. So, anong belief about success yung you need to unlearn para sa tingin mo kumbaga merong lahat naman tayo, we all have our own belief, 'di ba? Kung paano ba tayo magiging successful or ito yung pinapaniwalaan ko for me to become successful. But was there any chance in your life na meron kang specific na belief na kailangan mong i-unlearn for you to jump higher into a bigger opportunity?
Minsan kasi sa mga bagay, halimbawa, pag meron ka namang bagong career path, may
Mm.
mga natutunan ka dun sa dati mong production or dati mong work na it may not be applicable to your current or your future goals.
Mhm.
Siguro, kailangan mo i-unlearn yung mga hindi applicable and i-retain mo kung ano yung mga applicable na dun sa bago. Kasi laging time is constant. Lagi nagbabago as the change.
Yes.
So, you always change for the better.
Mhm. And totoo kasi yun 'di ba? From time to time, we have to really be flexible.
Mm.
Eka nga, 'di ba? What might become truth to this production, let's say, pag lumipat ka sa kabila, it's something that you have to improve. 'Di ba? And kailangan mong makibagay kung ano yung belief
Mm.
nila for that specific success, which is very true.
Mm.
'Di ba? Kailangan we have to be flexible,
Mhm.
no? But Sir Chris, no, being a marketing consultant, alam ko that specific job is very stressful, lalo na dun sa sponsorship na side kasi you really have to meet and greet the brands, and then you have to tell them na, uy, pwede ka ba namin kuhaing sponsor for these events? And there are a lot of talks after that.
Mhm.
Diba? What is it for me? What is it for you? And so on. Now, Sir Chris, was there any point of your career na parang nasabi mo na, ano ba yan? Dapat pala ibang career na lang yung pinili ko with my versus my current career right now?
Hindi kasi
Mhm.
dito ako masaya. Siguro nadagdagan yung mga business ventures na
Mhm.
dati nag-e-events. So ngayon magfi-film at nakapag-film na. So
Aha.
very exciting naman ang journey.
Mhm. And no, it's very fulfilling.
Oo.
Kumbaga, let's say sabihin natin na ang daming opportunities, ang daming stress in life. Pero totoo yun kung masaya ka sa ginagawa mo, 'di ba? It would flourish. Kumbaga, ano yan, magtutuloy-tuloy yan. Kumbaga, it's like uusbong yan hanggang sa magugulat ka na lang na ang layo na pala ng narating mo.
Mhm.
No. Sir, meron bang is there any part of your story na usually or madalas na misunderstood ng tao about you?
Siguro nami-misunderstood nila yung I could bring the luxury of what they, kumbaga, ang sa madaling sabi,
Mm.
parang ang tingin nila sa akin sobrang laki na kapag nagbigay sila ng pitch deck ng lahat ma-achieve, which is walang ganun.
Mm.
Kasi I cannot promise the moon, kung yan lang yung kapasidad ng marketing ng in-house nila, hindi talaga ganun. Lalo na kung doon sa mga aspiring event organizer na maraming gustong gawin sa buhay, gustong gawing i-execute, tapos hindi pa naman applicable. Kasi there's time for everything.
Yes. Alam mo, Sir Chris, totoo yan no? Kasi sometimes kasi, even though that you have a lot of connections to sponsors, no, if it's not applicable specifically for that specific event, hindi mo naman pwedeng ipilit.
Mm.
'Di ba? Kumbaga, may certain criteria or may certain things that needs to be matched,
Mhm.
no, to that specific event or to that specific sponsor para mapalabas mo siya. And gaya nga nung sabi mo, hindi siya kasi ganun kadali
Mm.
na kumuha ng sponsor kasi it would really take a lot of time and connection building. Parating connection yan, di ba? You
Mm.
build the rapport
Mhm.
with your clients, with your sponsors, bago mo mapapayag, hindi na makasubido just one click, makukuha mo siya, di ba?
Oo. Pero it's case to case basis kasi you just have to be upfront. Kung just tell the brand what you need, tell upfront kasi yung iba paligoy-ligoy pa eh. At also looking at event organizer perspective, meron din kasing mga brands na may mga nakaupo lang doon na sumasakod lang. Yung tipong wala silang ibang reply ko sa'yo na all of our sponsorship budget is already allocated for the entire year. So, looking at the event organizer perspective, kakasimula pa lang ng taon, wala na kayong budget. So, good way and a bad way. Good way siya kasi nakapag-prepare na sila. Pero if you come to think of it, there's a thin question mark na bakit hindi kayo nag-prepare for an extra for such event like not anticipated. Yung mga magaganda na alam mong bakit hindi nyo napaghandaan. So those type of scenarios, those type of events, sana isama yan sa calendar of activities.
And ikaw ba, Sir Chris, personally, ano ba ang approach mo or your style in kasi 'di ba ang sponsorship pinipresent yan eh. 'Di ba? Usually may mga deck, may mga letters. Yan. Ikaw ba as a marketing consultant, Sir Chris, paano mo personally hinihikayat yung mga sponsors natin na, uy, may magandang event dito, baka gusto niyo mag-sponsor?
Basically, kinukumpleto ko na lahat yan sa sa letter pa lang. Kailangan hindi siya super saturated. Kumbaga, as much as possible, one pager lang yung cover letter mo. And then, i-squeeze mo na yung information into maximum of 10 slides. Kasi, there's this experience na as in, kaka-email mo pa lang and then you press send. Mga 2 minutes magre-reply na, we don't have budget. Na-replyan mo yun agad. So, yung, alam mo, yung may mga hindi ka kino-consider, unfair yun para dun sa sa mga brand, sa mga event organizers na sobrang nag-effort tapos in some way, parang you disrespect kung ano man yung sinend sa'yo, in-effort yun tas ganun mo lang sila de-decline. Looking at ng brand's perspective, kailangan mo rin i-assess din na in-effort na yun nung someone, lead na yan for you. Hindi ka naman in-approach yan for nothing.
Correct.
So, you as a marketing specialist ng kung anumang brand na nire-represent mo, you should be creative enough to think of ways how you could maximize that inquiry, that pitch deck. Kasi, if you're well enough to think of something, I'm sure you could think of many creative ways to do it.
Yes, exactly. And let's talk about failure naman, no, Sir Chris, since medyo nakakapyawan na natin, nandun na tayo sa side na yun eh. But was there a very specific failure or let's say talk na hindi nag-succeed that shaped you more as a marketing consultant?
Siguro, isa sa mga pwede kong i-share is yung merong isang brand na, sige, game kami, mag-sponsor kami. 2 or 3 days before the event, ay, di na pala kami tutuloy.
Biglang
May
nag-back out.
ganon. So, I've learned that in a hard way na kailangan may deadline siya, may mga ganun. Kasi ako, hindi naman ako nag-workshop ng how to do sponsorship marketing eh. There are these, in a way, PR, it's a combination of PR and marketing din eh. Kasi yung iba PR. Yung mga PR companies, di naman nila papamigay yung kliyente nila.
Exactly, yes.
So, ako, pinapamigay ko yung kliyente ko. In an essence, to look for good people that matches their what they're looking for.
Yes. And talagang i-match natin para maging win-win for both sides, di ba? Ayan, tignan natin. We have a question from our comment section. Ayan, from Lorraine. Ayan. So, Sir Chris, in your experience daw ba, what type of content resonates most with audience when promoting artists, films, or entertainment projects?
Ang mga nagtumatatak sa isip ng audience is more of authenticity.
Authenticity.
If you just give creative content, hindi mo naman kailangan super super i-edit mo lahat. Kumbaga, mas gusto nung mga tao. Minsan yung pa nga yung mga nagba-viral eh. So, be true to yourself, be true to what you offer, and then audience will follow.
Wow, I like it, Peter. Authenticity. Ayan. Hala, may ano ba to?
May
Is
nag-send
it
ng
the
10
stars ba to?
stars.
Ayan. Naku, maraming salamat po, Josh Alfred. Ayan, sana po masarap ang kape nyo ngayong gabi. Uy, si Christian Datiles. Naku, maraming salamat din sa stars. Christian, sana masarap ang kape mo ngayong gabi. Pa-shoutout naman. Shoutout sa iyo, Christian Datiles. Hello. Magandang gabi. Ayan, may additional question from Lara Maxine Palma. Paano nyo po kausapin ang isang tao kapag nagma-market kayo? Alam mo, interested din ako dito, Sir Chris, no? Kasi like, with First Sun Productions, kasi we have theater shows, di ba? And sometimes, we do market our theater show, di ba? Para may labas siya. So, I'm curious, paano nyo daw po ba kausapin ang isang tao na mina-market, kapag nagma-market kayo? Like, where do you put yourself? And sorry, can you go up muna, Peter? Sorry, pasensya na. Ayan. Their level before them, after them, or what po?
You have to qualify yung mga leads mo. Qualify it according to man. Man, people with money.
Okay.
Kasi it's hard to look for things na lahat pro bono kasi of course, kahit sino naman we need money to make things moving. Kasi hindi naman tayo gobyerno kasi gobyerno nga hindi makapagbigay ng mga sa lahat kasi madaming nangangailangan. So second is someone with authority.
Okay.
And three, you have to look for someone with network. So money, authority, and network. So those are the keywords where to qualify your leads. So then from there, gagawa ka ng cover letter na naayon sa event mo or campaign mo, and then create a powerful subject line and closing remarks or your call to action.
Yan, alam mo ang ganda nung abbreviation mo, Sir Chris, man, money, authority, and network. Kasi totoo naman let's be practical here. Kaya naman tayo talaga nag-sponsorship. It's because you get from me and then I'll get from you. Diba? It's a win-win situation. Kumbaga, ano ba ang marireceive namin if we do sponsorship for you? Authority, syempre, alangan naman pumunta ka dun sa individual na wala namang kakayahan na mag-decide for the sponsorship. Diba? Sayang yung oras. And network, of course, for those individual na malawak ang network, it's something na, how shall I say, it's a treasure in this kind of industry. Kailangan talaga marami kang network. Kasi one lead will lead you to another lead. Diba? Mali natin, yung lead na yon, siya yung magbigay ng another sponsor for you. Diba? Ayan, so may pa-star na naman po from Lorraine. Biglang awa. Hala, maraming salamat po. Sana masarap ang inyong mga kape ngayong gabi. Hala, pati si Mami. Hala, luwalawa siya pagka-Ilocano ko, no? Hala, pati si Mami ko. Si Ate Sally, hello po. Maraming salamat po sa, pa 10 stars. Ayan. Lara, nagbagsak ulit siya. Salamat po. Nakakailan na tayo today? Mukhang masarap magpa-cash out tonight. Ganyan, joke lang. Ayan. Sir, ikaw, since we're talking about failures and the things that you are doing, di ba, for you to go back and bounce back to your current state, no? Yung kumbaga ito yung normal state ko. Pero hindi kasi in reality, hindi naman natin maiiwasan na we have nagba-bounce back tayo in different emotions. 'Di ba? On your worst day, Sir Chris, ano ang usually you're telling about yourself?
Ang worst days ko, siguro, pray ka muna.
Okay?
Kasi you have to reflect on your self na mahirap maging perfect.
Mhm.
At kahit naman ma-achieve mo yung mga dapat mong ma-achieve, you always seek guidance from above.
Mhm.
Kasi it will lead you to a greater path.
Wow. Totoo 'yan. Mhm. And then, what's next, Sir Chris?
And then, i-continue mo lang yung mga dapat mong, kung saan ka dadali ng tadhana. And
Mhm.
then, you'll be surprised.
Magugulat ka na lang nandun na yung next step mo and you're already bounced back to your normal self. And then, continue lang ang laban. Alam mo, totoo yan, no? In our worst day, no, huwag natin kakalimutan mag-pray.
Oo.
Kasi-
Kasi kapag may pinagdadaanan kang problema, kailangan
Mhm.
dadaanan mo lang, huwag ka
Ay,
tatambay.
totoo yan.
At kapag
Aha.
meron kang dinidibdib, huwag kang mag-alala, meron ka pang likod.
Ay, totoo yan, ha? O, wag na wag ninyong tambayan ng problema kasi the more na tambayan nyo yung problema, magiging problema lalo yan. Magmamanifest physically on your bodies.
Mm.
Di ba? Now, Sir Chris, ito naman, what fear that you still visit today, pero after you've done a lot of things about your fear, yun pala yung naging success mo?
Siguro ang share ko about fear is yung I've created a fashion show.
Mhm.
So I produced a fashion show. Sabi ko, ang hirap nito, dalawa lang kami. And it happened. So natapos ang event, wala akong utang.
Mhm.
Wala rin akong kinita. Pero the thing is, after that event, I gained respect from the business industry.
Mhm.
Yung mga nasa fashion. Kasi maraming nagpa-fashion events.
Right.
So, kumbaga, nakilala nila ako doon. Kumbaga, I'm not just yung nag-expect. Kasi being from a model to producer, producer era na.
Correct.
So, lumebel up.
Mhm.
So, yung fear ko na baka hindi namin kayanin, doon na pumasok si God always provide.
Exactly.
Pero hindi naman kasi lang, God always provide eh. You have to work your ways din.
Mhm.
Kasi, always seek help,
Mhm.
always seek advice, kasi hindi mo mape-perfect yan kung wala yung mga kaibigan mo.
Exactly.
Yung mga totoong kaibigan.
Totoong kaibigan, quote and quote. No? Uy, alam mo, totoo yan, no, Sir Chris, kasi it's really a big leap for us. If we're going to try something new, yung we go out of our comfort zones, no, like the fashion show that we have previously, 'di ba? And yung mga kumbaga hindi siya yung usual activities that we are doing. But look at right now, 'di ba? Ang ganda na ng napuntahan natin, ang layo na napuntahan natin. And because of that, balita ko pupunta ka ng Spain later on. Ano bang meron sa Spain, Sir Chris?
I landed a project kasi. I was an executive assistant. Technically, dito sa Philippines, PAPA siya.
Mhm.
Pero sa US kasi, sa Hollywood, hindi siya yung, I'm not an alalay. So, kumbaga, sabi sa akin ng boss ko, I'm not training you to be my executive assistant. I want you to become a producer someday.
Mhm.
I'm inviting you here in my production to work with me, not work for me.
Mhm.
And then, nag-progress yung relationship namin na nagtuwa siya how I took care of the people, I took care of him
Mhm.
as an actor, na po-provide ko yung mga needs niya na being an assistant doesn't come only for mag-aabot ka ng tubig, mag-aabot ka ng kape. Hindi natatapos yung araw mo ng ganun.
Mhm.
There are these instances na kailangan alam mo yung mga kinakain niya, alam mo kung sino yung kamitin niya, kailangan alamin mo rin yung script niya.
Mm.
So, yung different experiences, kumbaga, sino ba naman ako para makarating dun sa Hollywood na agad?
Yes.
So, kumbaga, naka-shortcut. So,
Aha.
yung relationship na yun last December. So, we'll continue exchanging messages and then they help me process my visa and then I will be flying sa Spain. So, Spain, mag-UK ka pa kami, then Dubai, and then
Mhm.
basically mag-world tour. It will trend soon. So I cannot disclose
Wow.
yet the details,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, it's big.
Wow, that's something special that we have to look into. Sir Chris, kalimutan na.
Hindi.
I'm just kidding. And I wish you all the best now for this upcoming project of yours. And from what you're telling right now, tunog ano siya eh. Kumbaga, it's around the world, di ba? Ang
Meeting
datingan.
tagumpay na.
Oo, di ba?
Kasi, kailangan mo kasing mag-create ng mga projects and campaign for the humanity, not just for yourself.
Mhm.
Kasi, konti lang, maliit lang yung buhay natin. You have to think of ways para you will be remembered as
Correct.
someone who have touched someone's life.
Mhm.
Kasi, ang dami-daming tao dyan na parang sobra-sobra naman yung mga biyaya nilang natatanggap pero hindi naman nila share ng tama.
Correct. Aha. So, eto Sir Chris, we have a question here from Josh Alfred. Sabi niya, ano po ang unique way or strategy niyo po para mapa-yes ang isang client or sponsor?
Dapat lagi kang meron na wala sila.
Oh. Kailangan
Kumbaga,
meron kang unique na bala.
Oo. Yung tipong bago ka pa nila i-turn down, naisip mo na lahat yung mga possibilities na bakit ka nila i-turn down. In a way, you are being a devil's advocate of your own campaign, of your own pitch.
Mhm.
Kumbaga, bago mo siya ilabas sa market, kailangan idiot-proof and rejection-proof na yon.
Yes.
So, kapag ni-reject niya yon, it's either ikaw ang may problema or siya ang may problema.
Kumbaga, kailangan unahan mo na yung mga possible scenarios.
Unahan in a way na hindi mo naman pinapangunahan na super negative ka.
Mm.
Unahan mo, kumbaga, you're looking at the producer's perspective na
Yes.
bakit ko i-approve yan.
Exactly. Unahan in the sense na kailangan ready ka
Oo.
for kung ano man yung na-visualize
And
nila.
para ma-achieve mo yun, you have to understand the core business of what you are offering. You have to understand whatever you are selling, whatever you are offering. Kasi nandun yung puso eh.
Mhm.
Pag nandun yung puso mo, you know how to sell. Kahit pa ikot-ikutin ka niyan, dun pa rin yan. It's either yes or no. Wag mong hayaan yung kausap mo sasayangin yung oras yung dalawa. It's just yes or no and then you move forward.
Exactly. Totoo yan, no? Ngayon, babalik na naman tayo dun sa quote natin kanina. Wag mong tambayan ng problema. Just have to move forward. If it's really not for you, then let's move forward. Diba?
Kasi when you're presenting something to someone, make it to a point na you'll become memorable for them. Kasi at some point, they may not be ready for now, but they might be ready for the future.
Correct. And yun kasi yun eh, yung you should not burn bridges.
Oo, tsaka
Diba?
wag kang masyadong excited kasi baka naman totoong walang budget.
Exactly.
Tsaka baka
Oo.
naman totoong hindi pa pasok dun sa strategy nila.
Mm.
So, i-recalibrate mo yung what you're offering. Kasi wala namang super perfect pitch. Kahit anong ganda ng sinend mo, kahit anong paghahanda mo dyan, meron pang masasabi yung kliyente.
Mhm.
Kasi
Correct.
yan eh, para siyang fashion. Kumbaga, nasa kanya-kanyang perspective yan eh. Kung sino yung tumitingin, kung ano yung opportunity niya doon. At gaya nga rin ng nasabi ko kanina, pwede kasing maganda yung sinend mo, sobrang ganda. And then, yung bumasa pwede naman din kasing hindi maganda ugali. Dinecline lang. Dinecline, sabi walang budget, tas biglang project niya pala yun. Nag-propose siya ng ganun. There are those mga nagre-represent doon sa mga brand na nangaagaw ng pitch ng may pitch.
Mhm.
So, you also have to be careful of that para hindi ka maagawan. Kasi, generous ka na nga sa idea mo, minsan kinukuhanan ka pa ng idea, which is masakit for the event organizer's perspective.
And then it really happens, no, sa totoong buhay. So you just have to put extra, you need to be extra careful.
Oo, for you to be protected, you should prepare yourself from non-disclosure agreement, from non-circumvent clause, mga ganon. So non-circumvent clause is yung yung bawal nila i-touch yung mga na ibigay mong mga kliyente, mga ganon.
Correct.
So that will help.
Yes, and dyan na pumapasok yung mga NDAs, mga contracts, and so on. So, eto, may additional question from Lara. How do you handle rejection po? Like, the best way to move on from an important brand rejection?
I won't say it's Lorraine, biglang awa. So, na lahat siya rejection. Kasi sometimes it's redirection. So, if they not ready today, they might be ready in the future.
Totoo yun, no? Alam mo kung minsan kasi akala natin hindi lang siya binibigay sa atin kasi it's nothing. No, pero in reality kasi sometimes kasi it's a redirection talaga. Baka hindi talaga yun yung tamang sponsor for us right now. Baka merong better option or baka merong someone who could really hit kung ano yung target ninyo for that specific na project. 'Di ba? Ayan, additional daw po, na-experience nyo na daw po ba yung you have to market something that's against your will or alam mo, magandang question to, no? Meron bang instances na it's against your will or belief pero kailangan mong gawin yung sponsorship? If yes, ano daw po yung ginawa ninyo? And if no, any insights po kung paano siya gagawin?
Kung against talaga siya sa will mo and if it may be religious or personal, you could always refer it to someone who is capable of doing it. Kasi at the end of the day, business is business. So, unless it's hindi kaaya-aya sa paningin ng batas, huwag mo talagang gagawin. So, yung mga bagay na tingin mo naman kayang gawa ng paraan, pwede mo namang tiisin ang mga bagay-bagay. Kasi marami tayong kailangang isakripisyo para maabot yung mga bagay-bagay. Pero it doesn't have to tawag dito na kailangan mo i-sacrifice yung pride mo na ayaw mo nga nun bakit mo ipopromote? It's very hard. So, kung talagang against siya sa will mo and then sa buong pagkatao mo, you could politely ask and then refer it to someone who is capable of doing that.
Pero ikaw ba, Sir Chris, personally, have you tried pretending na...
No, I don't pretend kasi it's hard.
It's hard, correct,
Oo.
totoo.
If it's worth the mess, say it. Say the truth. Kasi ang dami, pag nagsinungaling ka na isang beses, maraming dugtong-dugtong yan. At maghirap magtahi-tahi ng storya. Sabihin mo na
Totoo.
para tapos na. Ayaw mo. Done.
Correct. Totoo yun, no? It's better to be honest na, oy, ayoko pasensya na, it's against my belief, it's against my
There are
wants.
creative ways naman to decline something or someone. So, you just have to be creative how to do it.
And kailangan talaga, no? Ito yung sinasabi ni yung guest natin last week, no? In times na parang hindi mo na alam if what you're going to do, you always have to go back to your beliefs, to your characters. No? Kasi gaya nito, I just wanted to relate it lang, no? Mahirap kasing gawin yung isang bagay na sa tingin mo, it's against of your value, it's against of your character. So it's better na lang, no, sabihin mo na from the very start, no, na sorry, don't want to do it, or maybe it's not the right time for us to meet in this kind of event or something like that. And sabi mo nga, there's a lot of way how you could say it or you could tell it in a creative na, alam mo yun, professional lang dating ninyong dalawa. Diba? Sir Chris, ito naman, no, kapag I want to talk about on a beginner's side naman. Okay? Kasi most of our watchers or viewers right now, baka meron kasi tayong mga audience na they are trying to start their career. Di ba? What's something beginners focus on that actually doesn't matter? Yung akala mo as a beginner, ay ito dapat yung gawin ko. Pero in reality, mali pala. Hindi pala ito dapat yung unahin mo.
Always ask from an expert. Always look for advice.
Mm.
Para kang you have to think like a son or a daughter and look for something na mapaghuhugutan ng proper advice. Kasi minsan akala mo ganda-ganda na nung event mo, ganda-ganda na ng ideas mo, and hindi pala okay. Para maging okay, you have to ask. Kasi when you ask, people will share their experience. So, hindi ka na masasayangan sa experience na ginawa mo tas nagkamali ka pala. Learn from the mistakes of others.
Exactly, correct yan. And gaya ng parati nilang sinasabi, no, you should have asked the correct person. Diba? Babalik na lang tayo sa MAN. Yung gusto ko yung abbreviation mo yung MAN diba? Money Authority and Network. Babalik na naman tayo doon. Siyempre, magtatanong ka dun sa taong alam mong merong output, alam mong merong experience about it. Hindi lang basta nagtanong ka lang sa tao na akala mo expert siya with this kind of tawag ito, expertise, pero hindi pala. So you have to make sure na tamang tao din yung pinagtatanungan mo.
Minsan kasi it's hard to identify din yung mga tama kasi there are pitch decks na very deceiving. So,
ikaw, paano mo ina-identify, Sir Chris? Personally?
By recommendations.
Okay.
Kasi hindi ako I don't plug myself to I'm this, I'm that. So, mostly yung mga clients ko, I got referral lang. So,
okay.
kumbaga, kasi when someone refers to you something or someone, na-scrutinize na nila kung paano ka mag-work. So, kumbaga na-profile ka na nila. So, that's the better way siguro how you can profile someone or some pitch.
Totoo yan, no, by recommendations. Yung sasabi nila na by yung balita lumilipad, di ba? Hindi mo pa nami-meet sila personally, pero kilala ka na nila because of your outputs, your body of works, di ba?
Pero para naman dun sa sa hindi lahat ng balita totoo. So, tawag dito, pag may mga nagbalita sa iyo ng mga sa tingin mo negative, so you have a responsibility to verify it. Kasi hindi porket sa tingin mo credible yung isa, yung nagsabi sa iyo close friend po, yung pala nag-away pala sila. Meron ka pa ring parang responsibility to verify everything on your accord.
Correct. Totoo yan. I like what you have mentioned na, Sir Chris. Kasi lalo na sa panahon ngayon, ang daming naglipa ng fake news. And you, as an individual that's quote-unquote expert, it is your responsibility to verify the information first before you act on it. Ayan. So, nice perspective daw po. Thank you from Lara Maxine Palma. Ayan. And may pa-star ulit siya. Tencent. Maraming salamat po. Ryan Almente, hello. Magandang gabi sa'yo. Good evening. Ayan. Alminye. Na mali pa nga, di ba? Sorry, Peter, Pasensya ka, sorry, Okay. Sir, ito naman. Talking about your younger self. Okay. If your younger self can watch you right now, let's say napapanood ka niya right now sa screen, no, what would you think that would surprise him the most?
Siguro I would mentor him na you should learn how to say no. You should learn how to profile more. Kumbaga, kasi nung younger days ko, yes lang ako ng yes. Kumbaga, minsan naaawa. Minsan, parang bilib ka na parang ang galing nito, pero yung pala, ikaw talaga yung magaling. Kumbaga, ginagamit ka lang nila. So, I would say to my younger self, you have to be more careful kung sino yung mga dapat mong tulungan. Hindi naman, kailangan natin pumili. Kasi yung iba, dapat kasi tulungan, hindi gamitan.
Correct.
Magkaiba kasi yun.
Oo. So, now sir, eto naman, no, ano ang pinaka-importante for you? Is it someone, or, let's rephrase it. No, happiness and success, it's two different thing, di ba? Ikaw ba personally, Sir Chris, when did you realize that success is different from your happiness?
Success kasi is kapag pag nakita mo na yung mga projects mo na tapos na. That's a success. Happiness is when you see someone happy or satisfied of kung ano yung mga napag-usapan nyo, kung ano yung pag-agrihan nyo. That's happiness for me. Kumbaga, pag natulungan mo yung maraming tao dahil dun sa initiative na ginagawa mo, that's happiness and a success in combination. So,
totoo, no? Iba kasi yung feeling na may nakikita mo na kung ano yung sinimulan mo, it's still there, no? Pero at the same time, ang daming natutulungang tao. It's really a combination of success and happiness, no? Teka, may question dito si Bebs for us, no? Medyo mahaba to, so babasahin ko siya. Hi, Sir Chris. Nice having you po. Joke lang. From Bebs Lalalminye. Ayan, I have a question. How do you identify and validate the legitimacy, professionalism, and character ng tao or company na gustong kunin ng services mo na hanapan mo sila ng sponsors?
You could validate them by meeting them first. Meeting them first, you could quantify na kung how they interact with people. Ma-assess mo na. Yung mentor ko, si Derek Rodel, is the one who teaches me din kung paano mag-profile ng mga tao eh. Sa unang meeting nyo palang ma-assess mo na kung paano yung kumain, saan kanyang papakainin. Kumbaga, pero ang overall kasi niyan, when they respect you, your time, your presence, mas ma-assess mo na they are good. They might not be the best at the moment, but when they respect your time, kasi time really matters to me.
Yes.
Pag late ka, ay nako, mag-iisip na ako kung gusto ba talaga kitang tulungan. Kasi you should be aware, kasi nakakapagod yung traffic po eh. If you're on time, you're late. You should be always ahead of that time.
Yes, exactly. Alam mo, totoo yan, no, Sir Chris? Parati yan sinasabi sa amin na if you're on time, that means you're late. So, kailangan talaga you allot additional time for you to be on that specific, kung saan man kayo magkikitang location. It's very, very important na parati kang ahead of the time. No, kasi it would set your, yung, kumbaga, it would give you, like, ano ba yung tamang term? Hindi siya pakitang tao eh. It's like, it would set your values straight. Na sasabihin niya, ay, maaga siyang dumating. That's a good thing, di ba?
Kasi from the time na kumbaga sa oras kasi doon mo ma-assess kung if they valued your time. Pag binalyo niyo yung time mo doon sa meeting niyo pa lang, makikita mo yung sa pagdaan ng panahon na hindi niya sasayangin yung oras yung dalawa na pabalik-balik kayo sa mga decision making.
Exactly.
Number two, when terms to food, so dito mo ma-assess kung paano siya makitungo sa'yo. Tsaka dun sa mga kasama niya.
And alam mo, totoo yan eh. Isa sa pinakamahirap na kung part ka ng isang production, no, yung decisions na paiba-iba. Kasi unang-una, sayang yung time na nag-meet kayo ahead of time. Tapos, well, revisions is there. Hindi naman maiiwasan yan, lalo na if it's a live corporate mga events and so on. Pero kasi sayang yung time na nag-meeting kayo tapos bibigla ninyo papalitan yung concept.
To handle that objection in the future, kailangan naka-stipulate na dun sa agreement nyo na kung hanggang ilang revisions, hanggang ilang beses kayo mag-meet, para each time you meet, kumbaga, nandun na yung lahat ng kailangan yung pag-usapan. Kasi sometimes kasi nagbi-meeting kayo tapos parang nagchichismisan lang.
Aha.
Ang pinaka sa business industry, ang pinaka masakit saka yung revisions na yun sa mga graphic artists,
Mhm.
sa mga videographer na ang daming revision edit ng edit. So sila yung mas umiiyak.
Correct.
So para maitama at para maiwasan yung mga delays, mga revisions, i-collate mo yung mga bullet points na kung ano ba yung gusto ng client. At kung hindi naman nila alam yung gusto nila, ikaw ang mag-propose. Ikaw ang magbigay ng direction kung saan sila papunta.
Exactly. Now, Sir Chris, ikaw bilang marketing consultant, how should I, paano ba sasabihin yan? It's like, anong kind ng impact yung gusto mong maalala ng tao sa'yo as a marketing consultant?
Gusto ko may impact too. So, kumbaga, yung impact mo kailangan, may two, yan. Kumbaga, impact 1, you should be happy. Impact number 1, you should be successful.
Wow.
Impact 2.
Impact. Sige, sir. Maybe this is my last question for you, Sir Chris, no? Kasi biruin mo na 1 hour na tayo, di ba? So this is my last question for you, sir. If, for example, you were given a chance to go back in time, no, face to face, nasa harap mo ngayon yung 10 years old, younger version of you, anong gusto mong sabihin sa kanya?
Huwag ka masyadong magpapabola, huwag ka masyadong magpapauto. Kumbaga, assess mo muna yung sarili nila, assess mo yung sarili mo. Think of kung makaka-benefit ba ito para sa lahat, hindi para sa inyong dalawa lang.
Mhm.
So, yun yung sasabihin ko sa younger version ko.
Wow. Sige, I have one last follow-up question, sir. Kasi naalala ko, ang dami nating audience right now and viewers that they are trying to jump on their career. What is the best advice you can tell them to these young individuals na nag-start sila sa career ng live industry?
So, kung hindi mo talaga linya yan, wag ka dyan. So, always look for a job, a career path na you love.
Mhm.
Kasi it's hard to be something or to be someone na hindi naman ikaw. Be true to yourself, look for your happiness, and then, kasi wherever place you are, kapag masaya ka, you will grow there.
Mhm.
At kung matagalan man, at least you're happy.
Yes, exactly. So in short, no, kailangan talaga you are happy on what you are doing.
Hindi lang kailangan ikaw yung happy, kailangan happy yung people around. Kasi baka naman kaya ka pala happy kasi nilamangan mo sila.
Mali din naman yun.
Mali.
Oo.
Oo. So,
So,
kailangan everybody happy.
yes, exactly. You are happy and the people around you should be happy as well. Kasi totoo yun ang hirap magtrabaho, ang hirap makipagtrabaho sa tao, lalo na kung alam mo sa sarili mo na medyo, wait lang, hindi ka confident na magbigay ng idea, mag-pitch ng idea kasi baka mamaya ma-misinterpret or gamitin yon on a different way. Diba? So, dapat, everyone should be happy para at least, sabi mo nga, Sir Chris, no, matagalan man siya, at least you're happy doing it. Diba? So, happiness is the success. Happiness is the key to success. Ayun. Ayan, so Sir Chris, now thank you again for being with us today with Coffee Chat. Now, I'm giving the floor to you. Now, saan ka ba namin pwedeng i-contact? Meron ka bang mga upcoming gigs, mga shows? So, this is your time. I'm giving the floor to you. Sir Chris.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the listeners and viewers. You could follow me in social media assets. It's SignSeeds, S1GNSEEDS, SignSeeds. So, available ako sa lahat ng socials. Ang upcoming event ko is Dance Forever. So, it's a dance concert ng mga legendary dancers sa Soler. So, tickets are now open.
Wow, ayan. Disco Forever. Sorry, saan to, Sir Chris?
Sa Soler, March
Soler.
21.
May tickets ba to? Saan kami
Yes.
pwedeng kumuha ng tickets?
Punta kayo sa Soler, meron dong hanapin nyo lang yung Dance Forever and then according to your seat and your appetite, so pwede kayo pumili ng seat.
Ayan. So guys, punta na sa Solera if those for those individuals who are interested interested to watch Disco Forever, ayan, sa Solarian, punta na and check the seats availability and get your tickets as early as now. Ayan. So guys, before we totally end for tonight, we would like to thank again our sponsor, Hesinea Aesthetic Clinics. So if you want to have a beautiful and glowing skin, punta na sa pinakamalapit nating branches. So we do have 2 branches across Metro Manila. So the addresses are flashed on the screen. You may also directly contact them at the numbers on the screen, and they are open every day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want to have a beautiful package, Hesinea Aesthetic Clinics. And of course, we would like to invite everyone to please do like, subscribe, and follow to our official fan pages. Ayan, with Ignis Novus Artist Management in Facebook and in Instagram, that's Ignis Novus Artist Management, and in TikTok at ignisnovus.official. And of course, our mother production, it's First Son Production. Yan, we do have in Facebook and in Instagram, that's First Son Production. And if you want to rewatch the replays of our live streams and educational contents, including yung mga teasers of our upcoming shows, mga corporate events, so you may follow and subscribe as well to our YouTube account at First Son Creatives. And of course, syempre, yung live stream natin with Ignis Novus Artist Management every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 p.m. Syempre, unang-una na dyan ang Chikahan with Mami Ray every Monday. Up, Top, Down, Low podcast with Caleb Alvarez and Charles Dion Partido. That's every Wednesday naman. And of course, every Friday, we have Coffee Chat with the Ven Noveno. So make your Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays a habit with Ignis Novus Artist Management. At syempre, please do also follow me on my social media account. Yan, in Facebook and in TikTok, that's David Noveno. And in Instagram, it's king_mo_ako. Ayan. So again, guys, maraming salamat for staying with another 1 full hour with us here in Ignis Novus Artist Management. And gaya na parati nating sinasabi, no? Life is just like a cup of coffee. You have to taste it for you to enjoy it. Maraming salamat, guys. See you next week. Bye! It's another beautiful night, and thank God it's Friday. Welcome back to Coffee Chat.
Your identity is concerned. God is so good, He will give you angels.
Mag-aral ka ng dance, voice, lahat ng pwede mong pasukan na aralin mo.
Sa mga director, producers, designers. Number 1 yan sa mga designers. Kasi sila yung...
Life, parang, why would you wait for challenges to come? Hindi ba challenge yung araw-araw na?
Where we brew amazing conversations and inspiring stories.